Meet Sarah, a suburban mum in 2015. She wants fresh eggs for her family, but doesn't want to commit to owning chickens forever. Sarah starts researching chicken ownership. She needs to build a coop, buy feed, find a veterinarian who treats chickens, figure out winter heating. The startup costs are hitting $2,000 before she even gets her first egg. Then she discovers Rent the Chicken. For $400, they deliver a coop with 2 to 4 hens for 6 months. The chickens lay fresh eggs daily. If something goes wrong, they handle it. If Sarah loves it, she can buy the chickens. If not, they pick them up. What started as one guy with a truck is now a nationwide franchise. Thousands of families rent chickens every year. The average rental brings in $400 for 6 months of work. The chickens do themselves. It's like Airbnb, but for poultry. This taps into the rental economy perfectly. People want the experience without the commitment. And for the business owner, it's recurring revenue with built-in customer retention. The chickens literally pay for themselves. Selling air. Meet Moses, a Canadian entrepreneur in 2014. He's joking with friends about how polluted the air is in major cities. "I should just sell them our fresh mountain air," he laughs. His friend says, "Why don't you?" Moses starts collecting air in mason jars from the Canadian Rockies. He calls it Vitality Air. He lists it on eBay for $20 per jar, thinking maybe he'll sell a few as gag gifts. The first order comes from China. Moses thinks it's a prank. The payment clears. The buyer messages asking for expedited shipping because the air quality index in Beijing hit 400. Orders start flooding in from China. Beijing residents are buying Canadian air for $100 per jar. Not as a joke, as a necessity. The air pollution is so bad, they're literally buying fresh air from another country. Moses scales the operation. He invests in professional air collection equipment, quality testing, and international shipping logistics. Each jar contains 7.7 litres of compressed air. Customers get about 150 breaths per jar. Vitality Air expands to other locations. Swiss Alps Air sells for $200 per jar. Hawaiian Beach Air commands premium pricing. They're literally selling the atmosphere from vacation destinations to people stuck in polluted cities. This is supply and demand at its purest. When something abundant in one place becomes scarce in another, that's a business opportunity. Moses turned free air into $1 million company by understanding global markets. Naming rights for babies and pets. Meet Jake and Emma, expecting parents in 2013. They're drowning in student loans and facing expensive hospital bills. Then they see a news story about corporate sponsorships and get a crazy idea. They research corporate naming deals. Sports stadiums sell naming rights for millions. Buildings, parks, even zoo animals have corporate sponsors, but nobody's selling baby naming rights. They see an untapped market. They auction off the naming rights to their unborn child. Companies can bid to have the baby named after their brand. A tech startup wins with a $25,000 bid. Their daughter becomes the first baby officially named after a mobile app. The media coverage explodes. They appear on talk shows. Documentary crews follow them. International news covers the story. The $25,000 they made is nothing compared to the millions in free publicity the company receives. The trend explodes. Pet owners start selling naming rights for their dogs and cats. Companies pay thousands of dollars for the brand exposure. One family made $50,000 naming their triplets after 3 different startups. The kids grow up with corporate names. Some embrace it, becoming brand ambassadors. Others legally change their names at 18. The companies track their social media presence and sometimes offer college scholarships. This is guerrilla marketing genius. The companies get massive media attention for a fraction of traditional advertising costs. The families get paid for something they were doing anyway. Everyone wins, except the kids with weird names. Professional line stander. Meet Robert, a New Yorker in 2012. He sees people camping outside the Apple store for 3 days waiting for the new iPhone launch. He realizes rich people want the phone, but don't want to wait in line. Robert calculates the opportunity cost. A lawyer billing $500 per hour is wasting $4,000 standing in line for 8 hours. Investment bankers, surgeons, executives all face the same problem. There's massive arbitrage potential. Robert starts offering professional line standing services. He charges $50 per hour to hold someone's place in line. Busy professionals pay gladly. Soon, he's hiring other people to stand in lines across the city. The business explodes beyond tech launches. Concert tickets, restaurant openings, Black Friday sales, government offices. Anywhere there's a line, there's someone willing to pay to skip it. Robert now runs a team of professional line standers. Premium services develop. VIP line standing includes real-time updates, photo documentation, and concierge-level service. Corporate contracts cover multiple events. Some clients pay annual retainers for priority line standing access. The business expands to other cities. Franchise opportunities emerge. Technology integration includes apps for booking line standers and GPS tracking so clients know their exact position in line. This is pure time arbitrage. A lawyer billing $500 per hour will gladly pay $200 to avoid standing in line for 4 hours. Robert identified that time gap and monetized it perfectly. Selling nothing. Meet Andy, an artist in 2016. He's frustrated with consumer culture and decides to make a statement. He creates a product called Nothing. It's literally an empty box. He lists it online for $10 as an art project. Andy designs minimalist packaging for nothing. He writes philosophical product descriptions about the value of emptiness, the beauty of absence, the luxury of having less. He treats nothing like a premium luxury product. Orders start pouring in. People buy nothing as gag gifts. Philosophy students buy it for thesis projects. Minimalists buy it ironically. Andy sells thousands of boxes of nothing, making real money from literally nothing. Competitors emerge selling different types of nothing. Organic nothing, artisanal nothing, sustainable nothing. Market segmentation develops. Nothing becomes a legitimate product category with trade shows and industry publications. This proves value is perception. And he didn't sell empty boxes. He sold a concept, a statement, an experience. Sometimes the most valuable thing you can sell is an idea wrapped in nothing. Corporate apology. Writing. Meet Lisa, a PR specialist in 2017. She watches CEO after CEO completely fumble their public apologies. United Airlines, Wells Fargo, Facebook. Every apology makes things worse. Lisa sees an opportunity. Lisa analyzes failed apologies frame by frame. She identifies patterns in what makes apologies backfire. She studies the psychology of forgiveness, public relations theory, and crisis communication. She becomes an apology scientist. Lisa starts a corporate apology writing service. She studies the psychology of forgiveness, analyzes successful apologies, and creates templates for different crisis types. Her apologies actually work. She tests apology effectiveness using sentiment analysis, different approaches for different crisis types. She measures public sentiment recovery and stock price stabilization. Her apologies consistently outperform standard corporate responses. Companies start hiring Lisa before scandals even break. Influencers pay her to write apology scripts. Her business grows into a team of specialized apology writers charging $10,000 per crisis. Specialized apology categories develop. Industry-specific templates for tech companies, financial services, entertainment. Celebrity apologies require different psychology than corporate apologies. Each category has unique considerations and pricing. Success metrics include reputation recovery timelines and client retention. Some clients hire Lisa for multiple scandals. The average reputation recovery time drops from 6 months to 6 weeks with professional apology writing. In the social media age, one bad apology can destroy a billion-dollar brand. Lisa's $10,000 fee is nothing compared to the millions companies lose from botched crisis management. She monetized the art of saying sorry. Rent-a-friend services. Meet Mark, a professional who moved to Seattle in 2018 for work. He's successful but lonely, no friends in the new city. Then he discovers rentafriend.com. It's exactly what it sounds like. Mark researches the service carefully. He reads reviews confirming it's platonic friendship, not dating or escort services. Background checks are required. Activities are public. It's friendship as a professional service. Mark browses profiles of people offering friendship services. He picks someone who likes hiking and craft beer. They hang out for 4 hours. Mark pays $20 per hour. No romance, no weird stuff. Just friendship. The experience is surprisingly normal. They hike, grab beer, talk about work and hobbies. Mark feels less lonely for the first time in months. He books the same person for next weekend. It's like having a friend without the years of relationship building. The service explodes globally. People rent friends for weddings so they don't look lonely. Business travelers rent local friends for dinner. The loneliness epidemic creates massive demand for paid companionship. This addresses a real social problem. Loneliness costs the economy billions in healthcare and productivity. These services monetize human connection in a world where genuine friendship is increasingly rare. Professional sleeper. Meet Emma, a college student in 2019 with chronic insomnia. She's broke and can't sleep anyway. Then she sees an ad for a sleep study paying participants $300 per night just to sleep in a lab. Emma applies for the sleep study. Medical screening reveals she has unique sleep patterns, valuable for research. Despite her insomnia, she can fall asleep quickly in unusual environments. Researchers want to study this contradiction. Emma gets paid to sleep, while researchers monitor her brain waves. She discovers she's naturally good at falling asleep anywhere. Hotels start hiring her to test their mattresses and room comfort. Emma's sleep data reveals insights about sleep quality in different environments. Her feedback helps improve sleep products. She becomes a valuable consultant for the sleep industry, providing scientific validation for marketing claims. Sleep testing becomes industry standard for luxury hotels and mattress companies. Certification programs develop for professional sleep testers. Professional associations form with ethical guidelines and standardized testing procedures. The sleep industry is worth $15 billion annually. Companies need real data on how their products affect sleep quality. Professional sleepers provide scientific validation that marketing claims can't match. So what's the next weird business that'll make someone rich? Virtual reality therapy sessions? AI-powered personal assistants? Space tourism for middle-class families? The opportunities are everywhere. The next weird millionaire might be you. Look at the problems around you that everyone accepts as normal. What if there was a weird solution nobody's tried yet? Remember, every normal business was once a weird idea. Someone thought selling coffee for $5 was crazy until Starbucks proved them wrong. Someone thought renting movies by mail was stupid until Netflix changed everything. The weirdest idea you can think of might just be the smartest business move you never make.